Hello student, good morning. I hope you all will be safe and sound as we have discussed about the fourth chapter of the geography, that is about the agriculture. Now we are going to start the next chapter, that is about industries. Okay, in the industries you will come to know about the different kind of the activities and many more things about the different kind of the industries as well. Okay, how these industries have been set up. These are the things we will come to know by this one chapter. Okay, so here the fifth chapter, that is industries. So what they have given, let's have a discussion over it. Okay, that is, have you ever given a thought to the fact that the notebook you use for writing has come to after you a long process of manufacturing? Have you ever noticed? Have you ever thought about these all the things? That means whatever the book, whatever the notebook you are having for writing, so that come after a long process of manufacturing. I think no, obviously not. You might have not just thought about it. That means how the writing the notebook is coming to you. It started its life as a part of tree. As you all know that we get the paper from the trees, from the plants. The same thing that happened here. Then it was cut down and transported to the pulp mill. At first, the plant was cut down. Plant is cut down. Then it was transported to the pulp mills. Whatever the pulp mills are there, so it is transported over there. There, the wood of the tree was processed and converted into wood pulp. Then, whatever the things after cutting the tree, after cutting the plant, so it is just reached to the mill, okay, pulp mill. Then this particular wood, it is processed and converted into the wood pulp. The wood pulp was mixed with chemicals and finally changed into paper by machines. Then what used to happen? This particular pulp, it is changed mainly in the paper with the help of the different kind of chemicals. Then finally we get the paper by the machines. This paper found its way to the press where ink made from chemicals was used to print the line on the pages. As you are having the notebook, you can imagine. So after making the paper with the help of the chemicals, with the help of the ink, which is made by the chemicals, this is used for making the lines in the pages. The pages were then bound in the forms of a notebook. Then these all the pages are bound together for making the book, pegged and sent the market for sale. Then these all the things were sent to the market for making the book, and it was pegged, and they are sending these are the things to the market for just selling. Finally, it reached your hands, and finally it reached to our hands. As we have discussed about the different kind of the activities in the previous chapters, so here they have given about the secondary activity, primary, secondary, and tertiary activity. There are three kind of the activities. So here they have given about the secondary activities where the things are manufactured, the things are made, okay, or manufacturing it is also, it is known as. So secondary activities or manufacturing change raw material into products for more value to people. So what used to happen if we are getting the plants, that is the growing the plants, that is primary activity, and after cutting these plants, when it is processed, when it is changed into the final good, the process, it is known as the secondary activity. When the final goods is made, after this one, the final good is need to transport, need to sell, different of the things are needed for these all things. It is known as tertiary activity. Okay, so in the secondary activity or manufacturing, change raw material into products for more value to people. As you have seen, pulp was changed into paper and paper into a notebook. As we have seen and we have read in the previous example, that has been given here, that pulp, at first the tree, okay, it was just changed into the pulp, then the pulp changed into the paper, and then paper, it is changed into the notebook. These represent the two stages of the manufacturing process. The paper made from pulp and cloth made from cotton have had value added to them to each stage of the manufacturing process. So as you all know that whatever the raw material we got for making the paper, for making the cloth, that for cloth that is cotton, for paper that is pulp. So it is in the each state of the manufacturing process. In this way, the finished product has more value and utility than the raw material that is made from. As you all know that in the raw form, whatever the things, whatever the material we are getting in the raw form, that we are converting into different things with the help of the manufacturing, with the help of the secondary activity, and then we get the final product. Then industry refers to an economic activity that is concerned with production of goods, extraction of minerals, or the provision of services. Here, industry, in the industry, in any kind of the factory, we refers to an economic activity, which is an economic activity that is concerned with production of goods, where we produce the goods, extract the minerals, we mine the minerals from the mines, or the provisions of the services. Thus, we have iron and steel industry, production of goods, coal mining industry, extraction of coal, and tourism and service providers.